Hello, creative people. Welcome back to another episode of Busy Beader. I am so glad that you could join us today. If you are new here or if you just forgot my name is Caitlin, and today I'm going to be showing you how to make some adorable tea party earrings. These earrings have a little ceramic teapot, tea saucer, and teacup, and I think that they are just so darling. And today I'm going to be showing you a little bit of a new technique to help get the placement of the charms on these earrings kind of exactly where we want them. So I'm super excited to show that to you. But first, you can find these adorable tea party earring, all of the ingredients for this, the materials, and the tools that you need on my sponsor's website, Fire Mountain Gems and Beads. You can find a link to their website in the description box below, and if you go take a meander, you'll be able to find everything you need to make this project and many, many others. And also, please be sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe. That way you can join our little crafting community. Okay, everyone, be sure to gather your fancy hats and a cup of tea because we are going to be making these tea party earrings. Step 1. The first thing you have to do is gather all of your supplies and materials. Today, you're going to need 2 sets of pliers for opening and closing your jump rings and a set of clippers. You're also going to need some chain, a earring loop, and then the fun stuff. You need a little teapot, and then the teacup and the little saucer actually come in a package together. So you'll need all of those little cuties. And that's it. So once you've gathered all your supplies and materials, meet me back here. Step 2. The first thing that we need to do is get a length of chain. As you can see from my example earring over here, the chain is not that long. It's about 1.5 inches, and I wanted that so that it would sit this way and have a lot of free-flowing movement. So we're actually going to double up our chain today. So you are going to measure out about 1.5 inches and then go ahead and clip it. And you can take the rest of your chain and put it to the side for another project. And I have went ahead and made sure that each end of my chain, since we have varying chain lengths on the little loops, is the longer chain length. Now, we're gonna do, most of the time in our projects, we put our earring loop on last, but today we are actually gonna put it on first. So you're gonna grab your earring loop and we are going to open it up. And you are actually going to slide both ends of the chain onto the earring loop. And what this technique does is allow for a little bit more of free-flowing movement and for the teacups and the saucer and everything to sit the way that we want them to sit. So you're going to close your earring loop after your chain is on there. Step 3. Very good. Now what we are going to do is add our little teacups and saucers. All of these already come with gold jump rings attached, but if for some reason one of yours doesn't or you lose it or something, you'll need to grab jump rings, but we're going to use the ones that are already here. So the first one that we're going to attach is actually our little teacup here. So you are going to open up your jump ring on your teacup, and we are going to hold it so that the earring would be facing forward, and you are going to put your teacup, and you actually have to make sure, since your teacup does have a design on one side, we're just going to flip this over so that it's facing front, and we are going to slide that through this chain link right here. So on the front of the earring, the chain on the front, and the very first one, and the biggest one. And we're going to put that on, and then we're going to give that a close. There we go. Looks funny right now, but I promise it'll all come together. Now we are going to take our teapot, and we're going to open up the jump ring on our teapot, and we are actually going to slide the chain so that it's through. So your teapot will technically be free moving on the chain, but because of the way gravity works, it will always stay at the bottom where we want it to. So I'm just gonna give this a check and make sure that everything's looking okay so far, and it looks like it is. So now we have our little saucer. So we're going to take our saucer and open up the jump ring on that. And again, we're just gonna flip that so that the design is facing forward. And we are going to go onto the back chain, this part here, and we are going to go to the second big loop down and make sure that that's facing the way that we want. And then give that jump ring a close too. The last thing you're gonna do before you make sure that you're done is just give it a look and make sure nothing's backwards, nothing needs to move or anything, but it looks like everything turned out. So you will repeat this whole process for the second earring, and once you do, you have got a super fun, super gorgeous pair of tea party earrings. And there you go, some gorgeous tea party earrings. I love the way that we got all the charms to sit forward on these earrings. That way you can showcase every adorable little ceramic piece. I think that they are just so much fun. I hope that you enjoyed getting to make them as much as I did, and messing with that new technique of taking the chain and looping it around. That way we can finagle the charms into doing what we want them to do. A lot of jewelry making just seems to be advanced bead wrangling, and today was an example of that, but we came out successful in the end. If you need to get your own beads or tools or anything else that you desire for jewelry or crafting related purposes, be sure to check out my sponsor, Fire Mountain Gems and Beads. Link to their website is in the description box below, as well as a link to my website. And please don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. I love getting to hear from you guys and building this crafting community. I hope that you have the chance to have a tea party of your own this week, and I will see you in the next one.